Hello everybody, this is John Doe from Doing Eric. Today I'll be doing a deck profile. So today I'll be showing you guys my level 1 deck, which I have shown you like a while ago. I don't remember when. I think I was dueling Fortune_Queen at the time, and she was using her Fortune Ladies, and I was using my level 1 deck. If I think I'm incorrect, I don't know. But anyway, I was using this deck and I won. And I finally, after all this time, someone has requested me to do a deck profile of this deck, and I decided why not. So I just updated it. I haven't actually looked at this deck in a really long time. So there are a few changes. If I've actually added the whatever this card like Shiny Magician, which just came out after I did the duel. So unfortunately, I couldn't use that. I also added a Super Polymerization to the side deck and have some fusion monsters. This is in case if I'm going up against like a hero deck, because I have a lot of room inside my extra deck. But anyway, other than that, the deck is basically the same. So let's just get to it. We have 30 monsters, 10 spells, and no traps. So we first have one Symphonic Warrior basis, which is, basis. Well, with this card, it's just a really good tuner. It helps me out with getting any of my higher ranked monsters. Well, not ranked level, but you understand what I mean. Kinkabio to reuse some of these effects, probably most likely to use it on Mystic Piper. 3 Carry Volt, which is actually really powerful. What you do here is that you normal summon the Carry Volt, you detach one of your opponent's monsters, if it's an XYZ monster, let's just say it is Zen-mains. You detach one, special summon another Carry Volt from your deck, activate that Carry Volt's effect, detach another Zen-main, special summon another Carry Volt, and then if your opponent has another XYZ monster, you detach another, but whatever. Then you Exceed Summon for either Queen or Giant Star, which is really good, I suppose. And even if you don't have like 2 in your deck when you normal summon the first Carry Volt, you can just special summon the Magician. So this card, one of the strongest cards inside in this deck. Then we have 3 Evil Thorn. I decided to put this in because it actually does now it do a lot more powerful. So I can just like normal summon this, activate the effect, do 300 damage to my opponent, and then special summon Magician. Because both of these are in the field. Unfortunately, during the duel, I had two in my hand already, so I couldn't really do that anyway. Then we have a Tree-Born Frog, which is just basically a really good card for creature swap, synchro summoning potentially, and also XYZ material. Then we have 3 Arcana Force 0, the Fool, which is good for stalling. 3 Battle Faders in case of those OTKs. 3 Cyber Valleys, draw power and stalling, of course. 3 Effect Failures to negate my opponent's effects. 3 Confits, which is really good. I can like activate Where Art Thou, put Jester Confit to my hand, special summon it, and then go for an Exceed monster if I wish. This card's actually really powerful inside this deck. Next we have Mystic Piper to work with the Kinkabio and for draw power, and since like 3/4 of the deck are level 1 monsters, you're probably going to get a lot of drawing power. And then we finally have 3 Swift Scarecrows. So now for the spells, we have 3 Where Art Thou for the search power. Unfortunately, you do have to take 2,000 damage, but for the most part, you should be just fine because of the Cyber Valleys, Arcanas, Battle Faders, Swift Scarecrow. You have a lot of cards to protect yourself. 3 Creature Slot because you have a lot of weak monsters, so you might as well take your opponent's monsters that are stronger. Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, and 1-for-1, which is, because I have a lot of monsters, I'll probably be able to discard a monster, of course, and I can special summon like a Mystic Piper or, what's another good card? I suppose I can go for Cyber Valley, or even actually a good card to go for would be Arcana Force 0, the Fool, because you discard a monster, it doesn't really matter which one it is. Special summon Arcana Force 0, the Fool, in defense position, and then its effect is activated, so you flip a coin. If it heads, it negates your opponent's cards, and if it's tails, then I can't really target it. But that makes this card really powerful, especially with 1-for-1. And if you didn't notice by now, the main point of this deck is only level 1 monsters. You guys are thinking, why not go Chaos? Why not use Maxi or other hand traps or any other such powerful cards? Well, the deck is called level 1, so that's the point. That's all it is. Level 1 monsters up the wazoo. That's all you got. That's all I have, and I win with it, unfortunately. It's kind of pathetic. I can win with this thing. It's kind of weird. Now for the extra deck, we have two Mira, the Giant Star. Fortunately, well, I'm really glad, and I'm changing the subject for a second, but I am really glad they finally gave us an XYZ monster level rank 1 monster that requires only 2 materials. I am stoked about that. Well, I'm not stoked. I'm gonna show you all the ones that they have. That they only have. Oh, come on, not 12. Actually, they should actually have an XYZ 12 monster. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4 XYZ monsters that requires 3 level 1 monsters. They finally decided, hey, we should probably have one that only requires 2. I'm just so glad they finally did it. It was just so difficult in order to get only Queen and only Giant Star, which were the only 2 really good ones, and they're only good for stalling. Which, of course, Magician's also good for stalling, but that's about it. Anyway, let's finally go back to what it was. We have 2 Queens, 3 Magicians. Now for Synchros, we have a Worm, Stardust, Black Rose, Ally Justice, Catastor, and now for the Fusions, we have 1 Tornado, 1 Shining, 1 Zero, and 1 Gaia. That's because I sided deck Super Polymerization, as I have said a minute ago, whatever. But anyway, I can think of some combos, but I've already basically gave you most of the combos, like, for instance, 1-for-1 for Arcana, War Art Thou for Jester, Pinka with Mystic. You can, let me see here. How many machines in here? I was thinking about doing the what's this card? It's Duplication, I think it's called. Duplication. Yeah, this card. This card could be good. I can probably make a machine version of this deck with only level 1 machine type monsters, which I seriously doubt there are a lot. But I'm pretty sure there's the drawing one that's, if you synchro summon, you can draw a card, and Cyber Valley, technically, so Scarecrow can use it, but I seriously doubt you want to do that. But anyway, oh, you can also use it on Symphonic Warrior base. That's interesting. But anyway, if you guys have any suggestions, comments, or any questions, please comment below, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Merp.